Hello, back to our session about work rules. In this little presentation, I want to talk about the maximum work time rule. In addition to the duty time, we also have the work time, and that means that, for example, somebody is not allowed to work longer than 6 hours. That means after 6 hours, for example, somebody needs a break. You can see that this ground training goes from 8 o'clock in the morning to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And we would like to say that this is the maximum, so that, for example, something like make it longer, like this, it should create a warning, right, that this is not allowed. We are not violating the duty time with this, but we want to have a maximum work time. Okay, so how do we do that? We first go back to the tree management page, and we create another work rule configuration under this pilot's contract. New work rule configuration, maximum work time per duty block. This is the one that we have here. Okay, so we'll select this one and we say we don't want the employee to work more than 360 minutes, 6 hours. That's it. That's all we have to do, because we already assigned this pilot contract to the organization. That means now automatically Mr. McGowan has this new work rule configuration assigned. Let's see how it looks like. I go in here and I say, I just make it 30 minutes longer, like this. Change. And you can see we have now this conflict here. That's nice. However, again, we need to distinguish between duty and non-duty. To get this done, I bring this back. Change. So we go back to our tree management page. On the categories, remember from the last time, we have our event property type, and we add another value, the duty value now, in this case, to our set, to the set of event types. So we have non-duty, and now we have duty also. Okay, and we say we activate this property for all, let's say for all events that are under category type. So we activate this here, apply and close. And now we change the maximum work time rule a little bit in the same way as with the other. There is, however, a difference, because if you now enter something here, that is not the exception. In this case, it is restriction, so that the work rule only applies to events where the property type is set to duty. It is not an exception, it is a restriction. So we do it in the same way as we did it for our duty work rule. You see, we have the duty here, and we just drag the duty over, and we give it the name duty event. We save it, so it is now available here, duty events, and we select this duty events, right? So now what we did now is that it says now the maximum work time rule only applies to those events where the property type is set to duty. That's what we did. So if I go back to the min page and now I just make this longer, you will see that there is no change now, right? Because this ground event so far has not been marked as a duty event. But I can do that, so I'll show you that. If I mark that, I mark this. Type is duty. And now I change this. I make it a little bit longer. Change. You see, and now we have this warning here. Right. This is exactly what we can do.